Welcome everybody to Just 180, and in this 180 seconds I wanted to talk to you about a news article that recently ran online about a woman staying in a hotel in Nashville and being bitten by bedbugs. And I want to talk to you real quick about bedbugs in hotels, and also talk about some of the team mentality that goes into dealing with a bedbug infestation. Now, in regards to the hotel with bedbugs, I get calls from lawyers all the time, and they're like, I have a client that stayed in a hotel and was bitten by bedbugs, and, we're looking to sue them. And one of the most important, or I should say one of the first things that I mention to lawyers when they say that is that, in my opinion, you can't really sue a hotel just because you have somebody that encountered bedbugs. There's nothing that hotel can do to prevent a room from being infested by bedbugs. And so, it's really all about what was encountered. If they encountered one or two bedbugs, there's nothing that they can do about that. Now, this person, though, was saying they were bit 200 times, which that suggests that there's a pretty significant infestation there. That, on the other hand, is a different story. That's an infestation that had been there for a while, and it looks like the hotel may not have been doing anything to help identify that infestation early on, and depending on what the pest control records are telling you, may or may not have been taking the proper approach to dealing with that bedbug infestation. And so the point I'm trying to communicate is, take precautions to make sure you try not to stay in a hotel that has bedbugs. Do a quick inspection. Make sure nothing's going on. And if you encounter one or two, make sure you take the proper measures not to reintroduce them to your house when you return home. But keep in mind that, it's about what you encountered. If you have one or two bites and there might have been one bedbug, talk to the hotel about it, but there may not have been anything that hotel could have done about it. Now, that being said, in regards to this individual story, there was a quote in here from the Tennessee Hospitality Association that talked about when travelers come into hotels, one of the issues they're encountering are people complaining of bedbug bites just to get a free room. While that is a problem, and it is something hotels have to be aware of, that is not the mentality you want to see being quoted in a news story. That's immediately taking the defensive and trying to point the finger, and as long as people who are involved in a bedbug situation are taking that approach, nothing is going to get accomplished. If you're going into a bedbug infestation and you're trying to deal with it, you need everybody dealing with it on the same page. If we're in an apartment community, you need the tenant cooperating, you need the management company doing everything they can to help out, and the pest control company also taking the right approach. And if everybody's in a positive mentality, it can be handled. But when you have somebody already pointing the finger, now the hotel where somebody stayed in and was bitten 200 times, which suggests a significant infestation, and now you have somebody saying, well, we have a lot of people saying, they're encountering bedbugs to get a free room. This was not that. And that quote showing up in this story just made me shake my head and say, that's the type of mentality and combative nature that will not allow anything to be accomplished when it comes to dealing with bedbugs. And so, being on the same page and all working together is really where everybody needs to be. Alright everybody, those are the 2 quick points I wanted to share. If you have any questions about bedbugs, jeff.white@bedbugcentral.com, and I hope to see everybody soon enough.